Hey guys, it's Dave coming to you from the dog yard here in Southern Maryland. Let's see, it is Saturday evening, probably like 6:30. It's got to be under 70 degrees. There's quite a bit of wind up high. The clouds are moving fast. Um, it's been raining, sprinkling, not raining. It's been sprinkling off and on. So I'm under the trees, and I've got the camera pointed so you can see like when dogs do silly things like dig the hole over there. All right, so tonight we're doing one of my favorites. This is Churchill Late Hour. I think this came in at number 2 or 3 on my top 10. I don't have the list in front of me. Absolute one of my absolute favorites. This is the Churchill size. I've not cut it yet, and I've carried it around a little bit, so it got a little bit damaged. So that is me. That is not the cigar. I'm gonna try to do the old lick repair. See if it'll burn right tonight. So I'm going to cut it with my flat cutters, my guillotines. I don't have much of a hard surface out here, so I'm just going to do it on the leg again. Actually, it turned out pretty good. Cut it a little deep. The cap is essentially now cut off. You like to nip the cap, not cut the cap off. But it is what it is. We're going to light it up and come back to you in a minute. So it's pretty dark out there. Tried to rain earlier, but I don't think it's gonna rain now, so that's why we're gonna sit out in the dog yard, do a quick dog review. Right here at my feet, there's Sasha. Hey girl. Yeah, there's Sasha. And there's Finn doing his favorite thing, right Finn? Yeah, you're a good boy. He's a digger. This is Echo. Oh, there they go. Echo may be a little tired because she and I did fetch for quite a bit. Sasha, leave her alone. All right, Echo. Chance. Chance is being Chance. He's way out there. Let's see. A little play. Echo's just watching. She doesn't really want any part of it right now. Sasha's just going back and forth to whoever will play with her. Alright, it's enough dogs. She's lit pretty good. I just turned it on real quick. You can see my 2 village idiots here. Finn actually laying in the dirt. Luckily, I'm raising not coming home tonight, so you won't see how dirty I let him get. And echoing, encouraging him. She's lit well. Good draw. Wow, that's good. All right, she lit pretty well. There's the damage part. So probably will burn a little faster, at least at the beginning. Hopefully I can touch it up and get it fixed, but sure draws good and sure does taste good. Yeah, I watched Mark Welsh Piper, and he was talking about when I talk about retrohale and the ability to control the gentleness of the retrohale for me changes how much I enjoy the cigar. And for me, a gentle, slow retrohale just makes the cigar fantastic. So they're digging that hole right in front of me, playing pretty hard. Of course, they stop when I put the camera on them. Chances of being his guard dog, regal self. They were digging the hole together a minute ago. Anyway, back to the retrohale. I push that a little bit and tingles burn me a little bit. The other thing we talked about the other night was purging a cigar. Typically, I'll purge it. My dogs are the dogs. I'm actually in the run zone, so they hit things. It's typically when I get the cigar down to like here, and I have it on my stubby holder, I'll purge it now and then. But I'll just purge real quick. So I kind of do 3 blows through the cigar. Somebody said, well, you can do that, and then when you let your cigar go out and you can smoke it later. That just does not work for me. If you guys can purge it and let it go out and light it the next day, you're doing better than me. Once the cigar goes completely out, I'm done with it. It doesn't taste right at all to me. It might work great for you guys. I'm not saying you can't do it. Look, now my other idiot's digging a hole. Luckily, no one's home but me. Look at this dog go at it. This is supposed to be my older, calmer dog. She's 4. So look how far down the hole she's got herself. And Finn's like, oh my gosh, so that's how you do it. All right, guys, here's a good example of not burning quite right. I'm sure it's because I injured it. So it looks really good here, right? Look at that, roll it over to the injured side. It's burned almost, not twice as far, but so I got to kind of fix the rest of the cigar. You can see it's starting to hook. So it would be a waste. Gosh, it'd be a waste if I can't get this corrected. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take out my torch and burn the good side. So I punish the good side for the bad. I'm going to actually get it cooked, and hopefully that'll get it corrected. We'll see in a few minutes. So guys, here's a good example of smoking it too fast with a cone. That cone sticking out of the middle of that, that's just me. That's because it's kind of damaged, so I've been smoking it quicker than I should. So that's a perfect example of the filler and binder sticking out. Wrapper's burned a little too quick, so I'm definitely not smoking this correctly tonight. Got the sun poking through the forest as it heads down for sunset. Yeah, no, I love that part. It just looks so good to me. I'm a geek for sunrises and sunsets. So I got to come clean. It's not ice water tonight. It's my Tito's and cran raspberry. Both which, by the way, suck for us. Distilled alcohol and fruit juice has so much sugar in it. It's crazy. If you do your homework on sugars and carbs, fruit juice is almost as bad as Pepsi or Coke. The sugar counts are almost as high. We feel like we're doing better if we have a glass of orange juice with breakfast. You might as well have a Coke with breakfast. Well, I may be smoking it wrong, but it sure does taste good. So Jim cracked me up in his morning video today when he said, he was really glad to be able to participate in this little group of misfits. And I've actually called this the island of misfit toys of YouTube. It's pretty funny. We talk about subjects nobody wants to talk about. We bitch and moan and complain. Anyway, I'm with Jim. I feel privileged to be a part of this little island of misfit toys. But it just cracked me up to hear somebody else actually say it out loud. So we all struggle with things. So I'm going to be open about what I struggle with. Um, I struggle with arrogance and overconfidence. You know, I try to work on it every day. I think about it every day. I pray for help with it. I say it out loud. I put it in my video tonight, just so that I think that talking it through, um, verbalizing it, saying it out loud, realizing it is important. Any problem we have, I think verbalizing it and acknowledging it and owning it, I think is part of the solution. I can feel like I feel like I could study any subject and get a hold of it. I feel like I could help anybody that needs help. Um, I comment on everybody's situation. I try to do it kindly and considerately, but I do still think it represents, being overconfident and being arrogant about being able to solve things. It's nice to say that out loud because it affects what I want to talk about next. So you can see on the cigar, it's actually, look how well it's holding its ash. And it's burning nice and clean and white. And it's actually burning pretty good now as far as being consistent burn. So we did get it corrected. And you can see I'm right up against the first band. So I'm gonna have to pull that off. Guess we'll just do it. How's it do with you? Ouch, just burned the shit out of my finger. That band just pulled straight off. No tearing or nothing. That fruit pectate or whatever heats up very well and lets loose very easily. Anyway, it's just nice to get this thing burning right. See, I just ashed. But look, it's pretty, the cone is almost gone now, so I really slowed down. Excuse me while I brush the ash off me. There's got to be some joke in there about being an asshole. It's just fun to watch them play. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this not with any sort of arrogance or overconfidence, but I want to talk about investing for a minute. I know a number of you said the $25,000 limit on day trading accounts is really an entry barrier for you, and it just really makes it not possible. So I spent the last 2 weeks testing a system where you don't have to day trade. You can let the market close and the next day, so you can do trades over a couple of days instead of in and out. I still day trade my futures. I still get in and out. I still have the goal of like jumping into corn futures, with 5 or 10 contracts, pulling $1,000 out of the move, and then being done for the day. Sometimes I can do that 2 or 3 times. I do it with corn, and then I do it with soybeans, and then I do it with live cattle. I can make 3,000 in a day doing that. But I've been trying options trading, and options trading very risky, but um, you can do it over the course of several days. So each trade can be 24 or 2 days or 3 days or a week. So you can put $500 or $1,000 in an account and start doing some trading. You can still lose it. So if you put $1,000 in an account and lose it, don't call me. But the system I'm trying is from a guy named Johnny Bravo, Bravo, Johnny Bravo. He's got a YouTube channel. And I suggest if you at all want to think about headed that way, watch his YouTube channel for a few weeks. He sells training. I've taken a couple of his classes. I'm in the middle of his option course right now. And then he has an options watch list. Both of those cost money. But it can be in the order of $90 to $200 kind of thing. The watch list is a monthly fee. But if you take his course on swing trading and you take his course on options trading, and then you get his options watch list, I think so far it's a good system. I'm 2 weeks into the test. This week was only a 4-day trading week. But with just a very small set of options contracts, I'm up $11,000 using Johnny's system. So I think I've got 2 losers and 12 or 14 winners. Anyway, Johnny Bravo. I'll let you know what I think of the system as I keep going through it. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. It would be a small way to get started. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a different way of trading if you want to start trading the market. And there's a lot of work. There's some coursework you're gonna have to get through. You're gonna have to open up a trading account. You're gonna have to learn a trading system, TradeStation or something like that, or Thinkorswim. And then the other thing is you have to get some sort of what's called indicators. Those are the things you lay on top of your stock charts so you can tell which way, because you have to know directionally which way you think the market is going to go. I just pulled that last band off of there. You have to be fairly correct directionally. To do that, you need indicators. And Johnny sells a set of indicators through another company. But again, that's another fee. So the fees can add up. But I don't know of any silver bullet method. You can just go out on your own and make money in the market. Usually people who try that get slaughtered. I've been slaughtered a few times. So if you have questions, throw them in the video. Text me, email me, put a comments into this video. Do a VR, however you want to do it. But if you're serious, let me know. And I'll keep talking about this system. And it's Johnny Bravo. He's pretty irreverent. He's irreverent politically. He's irreverent to the market. He's got a pretty flippant style, but he makes me laugh, and I enjoy my time watching him. I watch every YouTube video of his. He does one every day. Towards the end of the day, towards the evening. And I've enjoyed his classes, and I've enjoyed his watch list. And I'm making money following him. So far, so good. All right, so I got the cigars down to kind of the last quarter. I've got it on my spikes, and it's starting to get hot. When I draw it, the air is getting pretty hot. So at this point, this is when I normally purge the cigar. Three good breaths through it. Purges out all the garbage that you've been breathing, pulling into this last part. A lot of people won't smoke this because it pulls in. They think it tastes bad, and the reason is you got 3/4 of the cigar. You've been pulling stuff into this section of it, and if you don't purge it, it doesn't taste very good. Yeah, see, that brought it back. That tastes as good as the start. Yeah, and it retro house just like it did at the beginning. I'm not saying you have to smoke the last quarter. I'm saying if you want to, try purging. All right, guys. You know what? When I get to here, I know my video is long enough for the one night. So we got other things we should talk about, but we'll bring them up tomorrow. So I'm going to shut up and go ahead and put this up. So may God bless your lives. May God bless you and those around you. May He make turn His ear towards your prayer. May He make His face shine upon you and those around you. And may He bless your life as well as He blesses mine. You guys, hope you had a good Saturday. Have a good Saturday night, and we will talk again tomorrow. Good night, you guys.